Good morning, Mrs. Rogers here. I'm reading a book for you today, and I think you might find yourself very much like the character. The character lives in a city and he finds things very interesting and he goes to the library to find a book. So, our book today is called Star Stuff and it's written by Stephanie Roth Sisson, and we are going to go right to it. Star Stuff by Stephanie Roth Sisson. Carl Sagan and the Mysteries of the Cosmos. In the Milky Way galaxy, in a neighborhood of stars on the third planet from our sun, in a big city, in a small apartment, lived a boy named Carl. Carl was curious about everything. He found the world around him astonishing. His imagination took him out of his neighborhood. Announcing the 1939 World's Fair. Come see the world of tomorrow. The World's Fair was like nothing Carl had ever seen before. There was a mechanical man and a time capsule filled with messages to the future. Wow-wee. Carl thought about the stars hanging down like light bulbs on long black wires. What are they? In the morning, he set out to discover the answer. A book on stars, please, he asked the librarian. It was the wrong book. It was a book about movie stars. But when she came back with the right book, Carl's heart beat faster with every page he turned. Wowee! Each star is a sun. If you traveled into space for many years and then looked back at our sun, it would look like a dim star. Carl read that many scientists suspected that other stars have planets circling them, too. Our sun is a big ball of fiery gas held together by gravity. 9 planets, including Earth, orbit around it in our solar system. Carl was curious. He imagined what he could find if he could travel to the stars. He read stories written by people who imagined what life might be like on other planets. His favorite character, John Carter, could stand with his arms outstretched and wish himself to Mars. But nothing happened. Carl set out to learn more. He studied life and space and became Dr. Carl Sagan. Carl longed to know what other planets were really like. He worked with other scientists to send mechanical explorers to investigate the planets close to us. They took pictures and gathered data and sent them back to Earth. It gave Carl goosebumps to think about what he had learned about the stars, planets, and the beginnings of life. He wanted everyone to understand so that they could feel like a part of the stars as he did. So he went on television. The very matter that makes us up was generated long ago and far away in red giant stars. Wowee! Wowee! The earth and every living thing are made of stardust. The stars made the ingredients of life. Could these ingredients have resulted in life elsewhere too? Carl and his fellow scientists got ready to launch the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecrafts on a grand tour of the outer solar system to gather more pictures and data. After that, they would be bound for the stars. A message from our world could be attached to each spaceship like a time capsule and taken beyond our stars. There would be greetings and sounds and music and a heartbeat and pictures. We thought it would be impolite not to say hello. The twin Voyagers rocketed to space carrying their friendly greeting. They traveled through our solar system and continued farther than any other spaceships have gone before. A curious man made of star stuff launched a spacecraft on an adventure to explore beyond our neighborhood of planets. As the Voyagers continue their journey into interstellar space, they are carried by the imagination of a boy named Carl. Wow, wee. And there's your story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more stories, feel free to go to my website. You can find my website at the school's website. Talk with you soon.